Ooh, what's up, Hueys and boys? This is the finale of The Boys.
We didn't go Das
Our
Boys.
show.
Our
No,
show?
my show. I'm Billy Butcher.
Yeah.
And
Main
I'm
character.
here to tell you that this episode might have some graphic content that,
God.
in light of recent events, might be disturbing for viewers.
Can't imagine why.
The original title of this episode was Assassination Run. The
I
real
don't know
world
why
doesn't
they-
exist. We
I
live
don't
in a
know
simulation.
Why they changed it?
My name's
Super
Nerdy.
weird. I'm Clarus.
And this is the season 4 finale of Das Boys.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, the last few episodes we learned from Butcher that genocide is bad.
What?
And we also were asked the question, is it cheating if it's a shapeshifter who has your girlfriend? I don't think they're engaged.
No.
Girlfriend's memories and body parts.
You know,
Is it, though?
it's not like cheating on your, like, it's not your fault, but like no, because I feel like cheating is about the like repercussions and the intention behind it. He thinks he had sex with his girlfriend, so he did not cheat.
If you have sex with your girlfriend's twin, thinking that it's your girlfriend, but she misleads you, is that cheating?
No.
But it's a much more complicated. Honestly, cheat on me.
Huh?
Like, I would rather you cheat on me than sleep with my twin. You know what I mean?
You have a twin?
Yeah.
It's a lot of limbs.
He's actually, like, so much less autistic and would be a great content creator. And somehow I'm the one who does this for a living.
So, like, not identical twins then.
Oh, physically identical. Mentally, he's a much more pleasant person to be around. People like him.
Is his
which
name...
cannot be said about me.
Is his name Dave?
No, Dave is my father. If you want the full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here, because the dumb bullshit intro is done, and it's time to watch the show.
I was trying to make a David Harbour joke, but it's fine.
Oh, I wish we were twins. I would
Close
bum
enough.
so much money off him. He gotta be rich now, right? That's Stranger Things moolah.
Yeah.
It's one person you will never, ever defeat. Good luck without.
People are like, why didn't Sage tell Homelander?
virus that
And it's like,
kills
well,
suits.
obviously, like, she was trying to keep the leak alive.
I don't know. I feel like we are going to find out what Sage's actual plan is in this episode, and it's not going to be what we expect.
Well, Sage is the smartest person in the world. Maybe she helps with the virus.
Maybe.
My mom wouldn't want any of this.
And that is why I got faith in the kid.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that we ended on that, though.
Yeah.
Chucks all the Starlighters into internment camps. You're cool with that?
So-
You didn't know about the camps.
You're just going to immediately... I feel like you got to, like, wait a month. You know what I mean? Like, you do
Sure.
you do the certification of the election. You do the, like... You know, you got to get him in office, and then you wait until, like, Valentine's Day.
Stunning news out of Vought Studios, who are canceling the eagerly anticipated film Training A-Train, though it's completely finished.
We just realized we'd make more from the write-off.
Wow, I said it.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility for racism.
We didn't get the warning that I was told was put on this episode. And I think it might be because we're in Canada.
Count
Oh,
the certificates in an orderly fashion with no debate.
Wild. What a start.
Ashmore, I'm close.
I enjoyed that shot. I think I'm watching too many pimple popper videos.
Yeah.
I can't help but feel like this highly contagious virus should be 5 more feet from Kimiko.
Yeah.
She's maintaining like a 6-foot distance like it's freaking COVID all over again.
No, yeah, I would go a little...
Vicky locked it all down. Please lower your voice. What the hell are you wearing?
You don't like it?
No, I mean, I love it. It's just...
Is she in a prom dress?
Huey Campbell. Will you marry me?
Huh. You need to stay right here, okay? Just don't move.
Okay.
Do not move. Hi.
That sucking sound design is so good.
That I get to face it all with you.
Wow, this is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Hard yes, let's get married.
Is she... Well, no, they've already fucked. She's definitely already has his DNA.
Oh, God, yeah.
2 fingers was a lot, but...
Sorry, I was just trying to level up.
Oh, no.
Level up who?
His butthole.
Or hers? Oh, it's not, like, perfect.
They really went, like... Now that she's a shapeshifter, we're going to show a lot of Annie's ass.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend's a superhero. Like, there's no reason to be worried. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah.
I get it. He's so fucked.
You're 90/60. It's low.
You don't fucking say.
Great bedside manner, Doc.
Great shot.
All the fucking veto tumors that are mushrooming inside your guts and noggin. Super cancer.
Super cancer! And a meme was born.
Truly.
What's a little genocide between friends?
Just fuck off and let me die in peace, would you?
Wish I could.
Well played.
Okay.
Come on, don't be a cunt. I'm fucking dying here.
Your dying's been pretty high on my wish list lately.
Oh, he's really going gray. Not gonna have any hair left.
I mean, I had that many grays by the time I was like 19.
I feel like I don't have that much hair. Like, total.
Is he gonna laser it?
I thought he was about to eat it.
Come here. Come here. That's an order.
Is this gonna be our first Ryan v. Homelander fight?
Come here now. Ryan? Ryan!
Jesus.
Okay.
Does the shapeshifter have to, like, re-up on her in particular?
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting.
Those lean lad diet lunches, they cause kidney stones the size of jawbreakers. There's a whole class action lawsuit against them.
That's what Torque was eating.
Okay, I just need a little recharge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That requires going to Sedona, and no one should have to go to Sedona. Get out of my head.
My mom loves Sedona. I don't get it.
We fucked to celebrate. And then we did butt stuff. He was so into it. Oh.
Again. On who? I need to know.
On him.
Maybe. Yeah.
No, he said about the second finger. That was...
After. You're a psychopath. Sociopath.
Oh.
She knows the difference, and that's important.
Does she?
Miss Jameson, my preschool teacher. And I could see every memory she'd ever had. Fucking her husband's best friend, shoplifting lip gloss.
Did she get big?
I don't know.
Can you imagine, like, a 5-year-old shapeshifting into an adult by ripping their body up?
You weren't even the original choice to kill Singer, but you're just such a fucking hot mess. You made it undeniable.
Who was the original choice?
Yeah.
God, I'm Annie January, and I'm the only good one.
She's great in this scene.
Yeah, she's crushing it. Yeah, no, she crushed that.
Yeah, it was a great scene.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Starlight hasn't had a lot to do this season, so I'm glad they gave her a big thing there.
Yeah.
Where the birds get their baps out when they bring you a ribeye.
Cool.
Then he nearly pissed himself when I told him. Thought it was the funniest thing he ever heard.
Your steak, sir. My tits. Enjoy your meal.
Can't fucking give up. You can still fight.
Huey, I asked you, Sonny.
Fine, I'll go to the Topless Steakhouse for you.
Just tell him I'm sorry. Goodbye, Huey.
It's a long shot.
It was a great shot. It is so the show to not let it be a great emotional moment.
Yeah, right?
Double whip. I'm just like molasses in winter today. Oh, God, that's enough, Amber. Thank you.
When I want energy, the last thing I want is more of the whipped cream.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Excuse me.
Is she infected? No. You see it.
No, I think it's the side effects of her titty milk drugs.
Oh.
Right? She said there was like...
Enlarged heart. Yes.
What if she just dies?
The truth is that the real issue here is lack of representation.
Fine, you don't want to do it?
That you...
I'll do it.
Oh,
Victoria
Homelander.
here
Oh.
is a superhero.
Oh, yeah. Oh, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oops.
Thanks for the compliment. Like, I think the truth...
Thanks for the
That was sick.
Standing up to the forces of darkness that want to sodomize our democracy and our toddlers, but it is time for the...
Sodomize our toddler... What?
We're gonna take a quick break.
Comes out of the bag, and
Hey. Hey!
What is he thinking?
I don't know. He's not.
Hey! You'll have to arrest half your company, half the country.
Wait, you think I didn't think of that? Of course I thought of that.
Fuck!
That doesn't sound good, Ashley.
Oh yeah, no shit, Ashley.
Sorry, Ashley.
Order!
I love that it's like... I want to believe that that is a reference to Recess. The Ashleys.
You seeing this?
Get all the dirt on Newman ready in case we need to go nuclear.
Wait. What happened to the virus?
There is no fucking virus.
What? Fuck. Okay, well...
So the copycat put whatever they took from their back in there.
Yep.
What? What happened?
It's all gone. Everything we have on Newman. The murders, your ties to Stan Edgar, everything.
Oh.
Motherfucking cloud!
You're not hearing me. It's all gone. The originals, the backups, we've got nothing.
Doesn't Billy have those files?
I don't know that Billy has a computer.
I'm sending you coordinates. You and Annie meet me there ASAP.
The double is gonna give herself away.
Yeah, in the best way.
Yeah.
There's no saving the kid. He can't escape his own blood.
What are they feeding you? Tell me there's vegetables involved somewhere.
There's lettuce on the burgers.
I missed you, kiddo.
America.
Literally.
Now, if you're telling me, I mean seriously telling me, that the place you feel safest is with Homelander.
Which was a good day to have this conversation, because...
Look at Billy go.
His TikToks about this season have been so funny.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the kid who plays Ryan.
Oh, right. Doesn't he talk about his voice cracks and stuff? Yeah, it's great.
Or like showing episodes to his grandparents.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
He should have filmed that for a reaction video.
I mean, that's basically what it is.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's had such a good, like comedic take on being Ryan in the season on TikTok. It's been very funny.
Hey, the younger you can learn to take yourself less seriously, the better.
Yeah.
You know, no problem. I can get it.
The finest vintage.
Mm-hmm.
Cilantro.
Ew! Is it like when men eat pineapple?
What we're gonna tell you is extremely sensitive. Got it?
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Further.
God, he's such a fucking prick.
Yeah.
The imagery of the like empty 7 table is so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone on this list needs to be removed permanently by the end of the day.
Oh my god.
Does anybody know Ashley's last name?
Oh, you better run!
Get. I mean,
it's the most
fair.
sensical. Also,
Fair.
love this shirt.
Yeah, right? Oh, Ashley. Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh my god. No, it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Where fuck she's gonna hide? Like,
yeah.
She's gonna get a fucking useless power, though.
Is she becoming the leader?
The leader?
Yeah, from Marvel.
Oh.
Her head's just getting very big. It felt very, Incredible Hulk.
Killed Newman like I ordered. We wouldn't be stuck 4 stories underground playing pocket pool.
I mean, they did try.
Yeah.
Kimiko, stay on Singer.
So does the shifter get Annie's powers?
No, I don't think so. But I don't know.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just warm.
You're wearing a trench coat.
It's like a furnace in there.
Huey.
Yeah, okay. Do you want one?
I would love one.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Huey, my
Wow.
dog! Well played.
Okay. I dig it. Yeah.
You just gotta get your light powers back. You gotta pull a Spider-Man 2. Or Spider-Man 3.
Oh no, we're doing Jigsaw,
Oh.
actually. Ugh, God.
How strong is that metal that her soup skin isn't ripping?
Her soup skin.
She's like super durable. No, I know, but how strong is...
Oh.
That shit's like fucking vibranium.
But that is 100% not Annie.
Okay, listen. The fate of the country relies on us keeping our shit together, so just chill. Oh, wow. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yep, we did that.
Congratulations to you both. But,
I would have told Kimiko first.
and y'all just hold down the fort.
Yes, motherfucker!
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
It's not. Hey, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. These poor regular humans. Like, the only person that should actually be fighting them is Kimiko.
Okay. Jesus. Why? God.
Oh, that was effective.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. I mean, Kimiko has an unlimited amount of flesh for her to chew, so...
Yeah.
Oh. Shit. Oh, you didn't take the time to get Kimiko's memories, so you don't know she's about to be right back at you.
Yeah.
How many fucking numbers are there?
Oh, Huey. Yeah, there she is.
Yeah. Thank God.
Singer.
Oh!
Oh, what? Damn. Isn't it weird that we got 2 finales of actors fighting themselves?
Yes. And they both look really good.
Yeah. This is a little more visceral.
A little bit, yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
The Starlight shoes.
But I do know that I'm the bitch beating your ass.
Let's go, Annie.
Luckily, like...
Take the ring. That ring is very important to
Yeah.
Huey.
Yeah.
There's nothing but pain for the rest of her life, and I will send you a piece of her every year for the fucking rest of yours. There is no fail.
It's a pretty strong threat.
Yeah. Everything just changed for her.
I don't know.
No, that face.
I don't know which way she's going.
The virus is... What happened to you guys?
I love her. Oh, I love her so much.
I'm excited for the, like...
Also, what a shirt to wear.
That was the most bro.
Yeah.
The dead president's shirt? Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
I mean, you know,
How many times?
had to be less than 20.
Oh my fucking...
And you have always been, and always will be, 90% Pashmina. I love that about you. All your weird, amazing fucked upness, that's what makes you you.
She kept the ring, though, which is a great sign.
Yeah. She's just upset because she's been in captivity for 10 days. You
As
know?
a former restaurateur who has been a part of many an engagement, they usually throw it.
Sorry, this is a joke?
No,
Ooh.
But I don't feel safe and I'm really fucking scared. And I'm not getting Zoe killed over this.
And that's how you know you can trust me, because I am trusting my daughter with you.
Damn.
Oh, fuck.
Bold.
Yeah.
You're literally the only person on Earth I can turn to right now.
Okay. This whole episode has been great.
Yeah.
But you know what, bro? That's good enough for me.
Yo, have you seen Ashley? This is Ashley.
No, Ashley. You never did anything wrong.
Ashley's not even on the list. Well, I don't know. Everyone here is named fucking Ashley.
Oh.
Murder boner.
He is Black Noir.
It's about the last thing my dad ever taught me, and I just think if we're ever gonna win against monsters, I think we need to start acting human.
Fuck it.
Let's go, boys.
Just fuck it.
Annie, we're probably dead either way.
Well.
Taking a chance with A-Train? That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Look at how it turned out.
You are getting tested for every single disease known to mankind, okay? I'm not getting shift or syphilis.
Yeah, okay. That's...
1,000% fair. Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm getting
Let's
tested.
go. Aww. I love Kimiko so much.
I know.
Now I'm crying. Fuck.
Grace.
You're lying.
We have it on video, and he's murdered countless more. Your father isn't who you think he is, and he wasn't having an affair with your mom.
Grace!
He raped her.
Don't ask me to.
Ryan, you're strong.
He's stronger.
I'll train you. Get you ready.
So this is why you want me to go with you? So you can teach me how to kill my dad?
When you put it like that.
I want to leave.
I'm sorry.
Get out of my way.
Grace.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck. I don't know how there's another season after this.
Ashley's the new Homelander.
Would love that.
Not a word.
Yep.
What?
And I go quietly.
And you'll owe us one.
A lot more than one.
With everything that we've been through together, I have never once asked you to trust me. I am asking now. Like the way you used to trust Lenny.
Well done, Huey. Oh, it's all hentai now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way,
You're all fucking welcome.
Jesus Christ.
This was all for him after all, right?
what are you doing here?
Celebrating. We won. Here.
If you'd killed Newman like I ordered, we wouldn't be stuck 4 stories underground playing.
Yeah.
President-elect Robert Singer taken into custody by federal agents.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna be
Oh,
recorded.
no.
Yep.
I told you. You could trust me, boo. I got your back.
Back.
Why would you do this?
To see if I could. Thank you. This was so much fun. Next time, listen to me.
Next time?
Oh, hells yeah, blonde ambition. Buckle up for phase 2.
She's so much scarier now.
Embedded in our own government. Now that we have full legal authority, veritable, because today, a new age of superheroes begins.
I love that they're going to Canada, much like Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Everyone, like, when the pipeline to escape in Handmaid's Tale is to get to Canada.
Oh, interesting.
To get out of whatever
Honestly,
they call
that
the states in
makes
that. Elysium or something.
I have never actually seen Handmaid's Tale.
It's, like, brilliant, but it's, like, rough.
I might have been able to watch it a few years ago. Nowadays, though,
Yeah.
it might be too real.
where children can sleep peacefully in their mother's arms, knowing Starlight's pedo agenda has been thwarted.
No! Love Sausage is back.
Where?
Oh my god. Oh my god! They just kissed. Come on, Starlight. Oh my god. The end of this episode is wild. The final tease has to be what happened to Ashley, right? No, they're leaving that whole thing for next season. The warped da 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 da. Wow, okay. All right. There's a like post-credit scene. I really thought they were gonna like give us a final Ashley moment right at the end. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay, wow. That was crazy. That was wild.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like in a way I should have seen it coming. Like I should have realized if they were aiming for season 5 to be the like final season, that the end of this season would be like bad. Like everything is like so deeply fucked up. And I was like, nah, they're gonna have a little bit of a win, right? Like a little win.
Yeah,
maybe?
I thought.
Nope.
I feel like the next season will be 8 episodes, obviously. I think the next season will, but because all these seasons have, but I think the next season will take place over a short amount of time.
Oh.
It really feels like
I think there'll be a time jump.
I don't think there can be because Billy's so sick. Unless him agreeing to work with
Negan,
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Denny Duquette, the many names I know the man by. Unless working with him somehow, like he and his tumor are now working together and he can stay alive longer, it feels like the next season is going to have to kind of get to it. But I could also see them, you know, like doing the time jump to whatever, right?
Yeah.
In some ways, surprised that the boys are alive.
Yeah, that he had enough control to, like, not kill them.
Obviously, like, how do you kill Kimiko? But, like, why keep Mother's Milk and Frenchie and Huey alive? It's interesting that they're being arrested.
I meant Butcher not killing them.
No, I mean, literally, like, Homelander not just killing the boys now is interesting to me. I wonder, like, what the purpose of keeping them alive is to him and to the plan and whatever phase 2, according to Sage, is.
Yeah, I mean, it probably has to do with making an example of them or, like, making the general population even more fearful. Like literally using them as, like, puppeted scapegoats.
But they only mean something to us, right? Like, in the world of the boys, they're not public figures.
No, they, so on the TV, when it showed that Newman was killed, it showed their photos.
Oh, right. Okay, so they're the ones who killed the vice president. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Starlight's going to have to show up and save them from their execution, basically, because it'll be a very public execution.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the next season of Gen V about?
That school during a fascist state? Like, I don't know, like...
Well, no, because the two of the main character, the only two... we're spoilers for Gen V. I'm assuming you watch it, because it is relevant here. Like, you've already been spoiled on what I'm about to say.
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean? Like, the characters are in the fucking episode you just watched.
Yeah.
The Sam and Diane...
Diane?
No, it's Sam and Diane. It's a song reference. Don't worry about it. Sam and fucking what's her face?
Oh.
Telepath. They
I want to call her like Caitlin, but that seems wrong.
I don't know. They are like the only characters from Gen V who are both alive and not already imprisoned by Homelander.
Yeah.
So what is that show about? Like everyone else is either dead or they're in this season of television doing this season of television things. And how did they like, because even if they had a great plan, they had to rewrite that whole plan when
Chance
he passed away.
Yeah.
May rest his soul. Great, wonderful actor. Like, you know, very sad that he's passed away. But like rewriting that the next season of Gen V off of the back of this finale, where Sam and Caitlin maybe are in this doing evil shit for Homelander.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just wild. Like, what if? The next season's gonna be so bonkers.
Yeah. Wow. Kimiko spoke.
Yeah. Great performance this episode by Karen Fukuhara. I thought she was wonderful.
I just love her so much.
Yeah.
I just want her in everything.
Great performances across the board. I thought the young actor who plays Ryan was really great.
Yeah.
In the scene where Grace Mallory gets killed,
What
she gave a great performance.
Fucking Grace, you fucked up. You fucked up so bad.
Erin Moriarty in the scene with herself.
Yep. And fighting herself. That was fantastic. Yep, well done.
I feel so bad for Huey. Huey, everything sucks for Huey.
Huey, in the span of 10 days, went from having sex with a woman that he thought was his girlfriend, getting engaged to her, finding out that she is a shape-shifting assassin psychopath who proposed to him and genuinely fucked with his head,
and
to
his
then also fucked with his ass, and then Billy walking in and absolutely just fucking them over so hard, despite
ripping apart his real life girlfriend.
What?
Jack Quaid is dating the actress who plays Newman.
Oh, I forgot about that. No, yeah, you're right. And Huey, everything failed, and then they were like, all right, well, we'll run away together at least, and then that got fucked up, and Starlight just fucked on out of there, which, fair, he was like, all right, but, wow.
I'm not gonna lie. I really think Starlight could have fucked up that telepath. They're powerful, from what I remember, but, Starlight, with her Starlight powers back, I think she wins that fight. I think she fled that a little bit too early. I think she could have saved Huey. Although I actually don't know that she can fly and carry someone, so it might not have been... There might not have been an out past that point.
The only time we saw her flying and carry someone was when they were literally falling out of the sky because she couldn't.
Right.
So, yeah. It was either her get away or maybe kill everybody and Huey and her walk on foot because their car is totaled. I don't know. Yeah, it's rough.
I am surprised so many people survived the finale. But I also think that given that season 5 seems to be setting up to be just a battle, a battle royale season, I think that it does make sense. I am excited for the people they brought back. Seeing Love Sausage, just referencing Love Sausage again is fun. Mm-hmm. Sending Zoe to the fucking home where her mom was tortured as a child is emotionally damaging in ways I can't put to fucking words.
Yeah. I mean, poor her. She never chose any of this.
Well, and I think that it's the payoff of, obviously this is season 4 of The Boys, but Gen V very much is in this world and now is, so connected. And I think that it's the payoff of this being the end of 5 seasons of storytelling in this world where they are calling to the world that they've built, and they're all of the world building of the show is paid off in these moments of all they have to do is pan to a sign and this wave of emotional trauma comes through because you know the meaning of it. And I think that it has been really effective. I also think that it was really effective to have Newman mention it earlier in the episode to remind the audience of it. There's little ways in which there's little writing things that this show does so well. And I understand that for certain people in the audience, it is too on the nose, right? I think that the Make America Super Again, stuff like that turns off a certain percentage of the audience of The Boys in this season, where they're using too many catchphrases from real life. We got the legitimate rape, which is just a direct pull from a American senator or congressman, I can't remember which.
Right.
there are those elements that for some people who watch the show, they're like, well, that stuff is bad writing because they're just like making it too real world pulley. And I understand that argument. And if that stuff takes you out of the show, I totally get it. I actually don't think that that's an unfair criticism on a subjective level at all.
For sure.
But there are objective things that this show does very well that I want to credit the writers for, which are those little like reminding the audiences of important beats before they come up again.
Yeah.
Paying off things that feel like they were like a one-off joke 3 seasons ago, but then they do come back in this moment because they are relevant later.
Yeah.
And you know, I think that like holding off on Kimiko talking for the first time until this beat, this is the best beat for her to start talking in.
Yeah.
Right? Like I think that there were other times when she was in emotional distress in the show where they could have done it. And I think that ending season 4 with it, going into the final season, is the best time for them to pull that off.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. And it's, you know, it's not playing your hand too early.
No. Yeah.
Right? Like they're so confident in their show and the product that they are putting out. That they don't feel like, oh shit, you know what, we gotta keep people interested, so we gotta like do this quickly, or we gotta, you know, keep them interested, so we gotta like hold back unnecessarily. Like they kind of are just doing their thing, and like you said, there's a lot of subjective stuff where if it doesn't work for you, that's absolutely valid.
Yeah.
But the writers are like, no, this is the story that we want to tell. This is the vibe that we are going with. Like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. We're not going to tone it down to try and like suit a wider audience, which is what I wish more things would do. Honestly, a big swing and a big miss is, I think, more impressive than fucking milquetoast.
But yeah, and going on to that, like the one of the things that I think they set up really well in the seasons, and then set up in this episode and paid off in this episode, was the Ashley's joke, which was a great joke. Right?
Yeah.
Like, because we, in our reaction, are sitting here going, God, yeah, the Ashleys, it's funny. The Ashleys from Recess. There's all these Ashley things. And then the characters directly comment on it in a way that didn't feel very meta. It felt very in-universe.
Yeah.
And the joke was him killing Anne Ashley because they don't know her last name is very funny to me. Also, Black Noir not being able to tell them apart, even though they are wildly different people, because he's in fucking sunglasses all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like...
Or just not paying attention.
That too.
He thinks he's a good actor, but he has no idea how to listen, and so...
He is one of those actors who's great in scenes with other men because he can only listen to other men, but then you watch him on stage with a woman and you're like, woof, that's rough.
Yeah.
We all know those actors. Hey. I think that this show has earned this payoff here. It's a light payoff because it's setting up a finale.
Yeah.
But I think one more season of Gen V and then going into the finale of this, I think they've set themselves up really well. And if they do want to, I think they should end with season 5. I think that you can't go past Homelander on a show like this.
Yeah.
But you can keep Gen V going.
Yes.
And so if they want to keep telling the story of this world post-Homelander, I think that you do that with Ryan and Gen V.
Ryan,
I mean?
which I would love to see, and honestly, Sam and the others, like there are... Gen V is an incredible way to keep this world going because I agree. Homelander is the ultimate bad. And I think if you replace him and try and keep the show going, it is going to feel like, oh, we couldn't stop because of the money or ego or whatever. Like season 5 feels like the natural conclusion, especially with the real like low that the boys hit at the end of this season. Low in terms of the actual like characters being in a bad situation, not like it was bad.
And if you're the production, like you don't know how many Spanish chefs Anthony Starr's going to beat up in the break. You know what I mean? Like you're not sure.
Well, I thought it was it Spanish?
Yeah, he was in Spain and he beat up a chef.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like you don't know how many assault charges he might have in a year. So like doing one more is safer than being like, we're gonna ride this for years to come and hope that the assault charges don't pile up.
God damn it. I hate that has truth to it.
What?
Yeah, no, I hear ya. But yeah, I think that Gen V is a great way to keep this world alive and to keep parodying our world. I think they do a fantastic job of it. And, a university is a great place to do that. Everyone's adults, right? It's all like you can still be, you know, fucked up and with the sexual stuff as well without it being like, oh, like, you know, high school would be weird. But I think like the, you know, the university, the like future of the country, like those kids are the way forward for that. Because I really hope that next season is the last season, not because I like want the show to end, but because I think that it would be the best thing to do.
Spin it off in a different way, but like I think that this is one of those shows that is really good. Like, I think it's really good. I really enjoy it. I love it week to week. I can't wait for the next season. All of that stuff is so true and has been about every season of The Boys. I'm one of those people who, like, they've all worked for me.
Yeah.
I could rank them into, like, what works for me more than others.
Yeah.
But they all work for me. But having said that, like, I actively am like, don't stretch this out to the point where it's not interesting anymore. And I don't know that you have and maybe I'm wrong, like maybe they pull it off and like they're like season 6, but they initially said they were going to do 5, and I know that there's been some like chatter online of them being like, well, maybe we'll do more. Don't do spin-offs. Have the story end and then take the characters off with other characters and spin it off, and don't have the pressure of this, right? Yeah. Because I feel like they're landing this plane so well.
Yeah.
And there's nothing worse than when you're on a flight and you're mid-descent. Tray tables are stowed, seat backs are straight, and you're going down towards LaGuardia Airport in New York City in the middle of a thunderstorm. And the approach is just a little bit wrong. And so you have to go bouncy back up into the air, go all the way around fucking New Jersey and come back and try again. It sucks. And I trust them enough. I understand that while making the season, they were probably having so much fun. They were like, well, maybe we shouldn't end it. I trust them enough, given the quality of the storytelling, to know that like we're at the point where this story, we need to start doing the end here.
Yeah, I think that like the one thing that I'm feeling a little uncertain about my feelings on is Frenchie and Kimiko. Because I think that like, and it's not necessarily because of what this show is doing in particular.
Okay.
But I think that in like I think in media we are missing a lot of male-female friendships where they are willing to do things for one another because they just love each other as friends. And I like, you know, people were like pissy about them not being together this season, right?
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, well, or men and women can be friends. Like, that is like a possibility, and have a wonderful, fulfilling friendship and relationship with one another. And I think that it's the reason that I was like, oh, okay, they got together isn't as much to do with this show in particular as it is like, I feel like that is a dynamic that I'm missing in modern media.
I hear you. I think that given the way it was set up in the first 3 seasons, it would have been weird for this season to pivot them to being super platonic. Like, he calls her my heart, you know what I mean? Like, it has, I feel like this was a payoff that this show has hinted at and moved towards consistently enough in a way where, like, I think that if we were to, like, start the show over and do that plot line, I think it could absolutely work in the show. I just don't think that this show has ever been not headed this direction to me.
And I also, I will, like, commend them for, like, nobody, like, pining over one another where their relationship has to be romantic or it can't exist.
Yeah.
Right? Like, both of them were like, no, like, we can be friends. Obviously, like, Frenchie took himself to jail, so that kind of, like, you know, and didn't want to see Kimiko. But it was never like, no, I, like, just want to fuck you so bad that we can't be friends.
Which is, like, one of my least favorite plot lines.
I know. Like, they care about one another as people, and that's why I'm acknowledging that I think it's how I'm feeling about how those relationships are generally portrayed in media, and less about how the boys did this.
That
moment was beautiful.
On that moment, can I just say, you know what I think? Because I mentioned earlier that I think that like they made the objectively right choice about when Kimiko talks.
Yeah.
I think that it's because they didn't do the romantic moment after she spoke.
Yep.
That the payoff of her becoming comfortable with being nonverbal and being so effective at communicating with particularly Frenchie, and that their relationship in a lot of ways was fostered in the fact that he put so much effort into understanding her in a way that they show none of the other boys do. She can communicate with him in a way that she can't with anyone else. Not because he's like being controlling, although there were definitely times in season 1 where it was a little uncomfortable and went that way.
Well, because also Frenchie was not
a disaster.
Yeah.
I think that paying off that the genuine care between the two characters was very much hinted by the effort that he put in to be able to communicate with her.
Yeah.
And to, listen to her and really, like, be the only person who, among her friends, who are down to spend time with her and love her ostensibly, right? And show that in different ways. But none of them have put in the effort to make sure that they could communicate with her in the same way. And I think that having them have their romantic moment before she gets her voice back, when it is still a relationship that is about the effort that one side put in for the other, I think that's beautiful. And different people might have different feelings about that. I just think that there's something really beautiful about the lengths that people will go for one another.
Yeah.
I see that a lot in friends who move for relationships, or who, really have to change drastic parts of their relationships. I have friends who have partners who have been, disabled in some way during the relationship.
Yeah.
And you go from a status quo with somebody that then has to change. And obviously for Frenchie and Kimiko, it's kind of the opposite, where she will now be able to communicate with everybody in the same way that she can communicate with him, right. Although they will still have kind of a private way of communicating. But there is something about kind of that status quo shift and the effort that one party has to put in for the other.
Yeah.
And I think that Frenchie is in no way a perfect man, and is in many ways, one of the more flawed characters on the show.
Yeah.
And I think that he has been deeply flawed in his relationship with Kimiko as well at times, being possessive and these things. But I think that if you judge relationships by perfection only, then I think that you're going to have really boring art, and you're also not going to experience what a real world relationship is.
Yeah.
Like I've been there, not there, obviously. Fuck, no one could be there, but relationship wise, in that position of like, where sometimes things are not perfect, but you have to work through them. You have to put in the effort, and I think that they're both willing to put in the effort. But they both had to go through this sort of really sad season of both being just sad sacks about themselves and realizing that being a one-person pity party doesn't help anybody, but particularly not the people they care about most.
Yeah.
And so getting here from there, it all made sense. I didn't understand what we were doing with the prison stuff. But to have the next season have Frenchie know more about the prisons than the other boys, so he can, the internment camp stuff. It helped set up the like prison stuff that's going to be a big part of the season 5 plotline, which is probably going to be a huge satire on like how modern system. American slavery still kind of exists through the private prison system and the public system as well.
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot to mine there from Frenchie having been in the system and out. I also think that you get a lot out of the guilt storyline that Frenchie and Kimiko are both going through in this season. I thought both actors played really well.
And the theme of forgiveness, right?
Yeah.
Like, even if, like, even if you're gonna get fucked over, it says more about you whether or not you can forgive someone and try and trust them again, or help them, or whatever it may be. And then, sometimes it can be really hard to meet people where they are and accept that, like, you might get hurt again, or you might die, obviously in their case, but
well, Frenchie might. I don't know that Kimiko can die.
I don't know either, but yeah, it is just one of those things where I think that the theme of this episode, and I think this season is really well into that, and because I agree, it was like the prison stuff, but we didn't linger on it, and I think it's all gonna be relevant.
I have two final things before we get out of here.
Okay.
The first is get tested.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Second is, so did Sage know that Billy had a voice in his head that was telling him to use the tentacles that Billy didn't know about to kill Newman?
I don't know if it was that specific, but I definitely think that Sage would have banked on the boys killing Newman, because that was the plan. The plan before she called them was that they were going to fucking take her out with Homelander, and then they agreed to forgive her. And so I think Sage was just banking on that as opposed to the hentai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sage coming in at the end and being like, this was all my plan. And I'm like, how did you know about fucking any of this? I was like, I'm not really sure I bought. I think that it would have been a little beneficial to me personally to see Sage a little bit from her perspective doing some light investigative work.
Yes, or with other characters.
Yeah.
Sure, I think that that's valid.
Because it kind of, that scene played really well. I thought the actress did a great job in it. I don't remember her name, but she was great. I like Sage a lot. I like her as a character. I felt like she could have come in no matter what at the end of the show and been like, this all went exactly how I thought it was going to. And this was just what happened. And so she's just trying to capitalize. But her pride at it was where I was like, oh, no. She's like really proud of this sequence of events, most of which don't seem to have anything to do with her.
Well, and she does say there were, with a few hiccups and, it not being exactly what she thought. But the places still fell into the slots that she directed them to. Whether, how they got there, maybe, I don't know. I honestly, here's the thing. I want to go back and rewatch this season to be like, okay, how could Sage have influenced this, and did she?
But here's my question. Mm-hmm. Did Sage know how long it would take Annie to get out of the cuffs? Because Sage's whole plan hinges on Annie breaking out of the cuffs with just enough time to use Find My iPhone to get to a private Secret Service bunker and save the president at just the right moment.
Well, here's the thing. Whether or not the president goes to jail or gets murdered... Or no, maybe
but this is what I mean by Sage's...
Listen. Maybe the assassin was there not to assassinate, but to get that tape. To get the confession.
That confession was from forever ago.
No, that was him while he was golfing. Literally in that vault.
Oh, I'm thinking about the right. Because I thought that tape was from when they were in I think it was the end of episode 2, or in episode 2 when they're talking about killing Newman.
Because, honestly, the assassin might have, obviously was, bugged with some kind of camera, might have gotten that, and then, instead of pretending to be Starlight longer, she's like, I got what I need. We're just going to go for it, right? I'm going to take out as many as I can because I'm a sociopath.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That makes sense. Because then it doesn't matter what happens on there. Maybe the assassin wouldn't have killed Singer no matter what. She would have just chased him out and escaped. And
yeah, which we don't know for sure. But I think.
Although, how did the assassin get the tape out? Because the assassin died.
I mean, it was probably a button on her jacket. She had a jacket, right? So it's probably a button on her jacket that was just fucking Bluetoothed.
Well, it can't be. Okay, but this gets to the one actual issue I have with this.
Okay.
You're telling me that Find My iPhone works in a Secret Service bunker? What's the fucking point of a Secret Service bunker if I can use an air tag to figure out where it is? And maybe Annie wasn't being serious. Before Annie said that she used to Find My iPhone, I was like, oh yeah, Annie's one of the boys and knows what the contingency plan is. I was down for Annie's on this team who knows where she's been working for the CIA for months at this point on protecting the president. Yeah. Her knowing where the bunker is that the president was going to be taken for this plan isn't out of the, you know what I mean? That feels like operational knowledge that all of the boys would have, having had to build out this plan, right? And so I was just fine with that. And then when she said Find My iPhone, I was like, aren't you 4 kilometers underground? Maybe they have Wi-Fi.
Here's the thing. Maybe inside the vault it doesn't work, but because they came out of that door, she was able to fly there because it
I mean, they were only out of the door for like 25 seconds.
No, they her and Kimiko had a whole fight.
Fight was maybe 25 seconds.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know what I
right.
mean? Like,
I'm trying to rationalize for the show, but I don't think that the show does a good job of making that clean and understood.
well, no, their explanation was find my iPhone. You know what I mean? Like that's their version. It's fine. It's one thing, and this goes to like our thing on Acolyte, right? That one thing didn't bug me because everything else was tight.
Yeah.
Whereas like on Acolyte, I was like, no spoilers. I'm not going to talk. If you haven't watched it, don't worry about it. No spoilers here. But I was like, I would excuse this thing if it weren't next to all these other things that are just kind of like. Even if things make a little bit of sense, but they don't make full sense, because there's so many of them next to each other, it seems muddled.
Yeah.
Whereas this show, like, the majority of it makes sense.
Yeah.
And so when there's a little thing like that, I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I move on from it. I just wanted to I've been kind of very complimentary, and I wanted to bring up the one thing that I was like, the Find My iPhone bit didn't work for me.
All right.
Because either it's a joke, or it's true, and neither of those are great options in my head.
Yeah.
But everything else about this episode really worked. Her joke of like, you're getting tested, and then be like, yeah, fuck yeah, great, like
brilliant,
chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Poor Zoe. I feel the worst for Zoe.
Yeah.
She got shot up with Gen V by her mom to protect her.
Gen V, you always say that.
Temp V. Or
no, just V.
Just V. She got the worst power ever. Watched her mom get ripped in half, and now is like in like the worst hellhole for children.
Yeah.
Save Zoe. Hashtag save Zoe from this show. Make her a main character on Gen V season 3. Coming soon to VOT Plus.
Oh God.
Yeah. Do you want another subscription service?
No.
What about VOT Faith?
No.
That real? The VOT Faith pedophile joke has over 500,000 views.
Wild.
Crazy. The Homelander breast milk one on Instagram has 2.6 million views.
Crazy! You crazy motherfuckers!
Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. If you work for Amazon Prime, Seth Rogen, Evan Goldberg, and you need another person to be a YouTube personality who spouts fake news for VOT on YouTube until season 5 comes out, I will happily be dominated by Mutant Ashley. It sounds wonderful. I have a thing for redheads.
Yeah, but we'll see what she's like coming out of the V.
As long as the carpets match the drapes, I'm happy.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. The algorithm goddess of this episode is a tough one because there are a remarkable number of incredible women in this show compared to some of the other TV programs we watch.
True.
Actually, not right now. House of the Dragon also has remarkable women this season.
That's true, yeah.
And last season.
I'm torn between Starlight for acting with herself or Kimiko. Those are my two. I don't know.
I just realized that the Acolyte only has Carrie-Anne Moss in that file. Or no, and Vernestra. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, fuck. I gotta go Karen Fukuhara, man. Or no, you know what? Fucking no.
I know.
Erin Moriarty for the scene with herself. It was great.
Right?
It was really well done.
Yeah.
The scene, the chain scene, the apartment scene was I think that was her best acting on the show so far.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if I was her, that's the like moment I'm taking for my reel.
To
get the next job because I really like, and she's been great all 4 seasons, but that. I think that might be my favorite moment of acting I've ever seen her do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. If you want to follow us around the internet, you can. Why wouldn't you be able to? We're content creators. It would be insane if you couldn't. If we had like private Instas. What you doing?
Who does that?
I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
And guys, vote. Just vote. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. But just vote. Just show up and vote. Just when the ballots are open, be in them. Mm-hmm. Fill up those ballots. Just like go in there and spread democracy. Much like I will be doing with my Helldivers friends later tonight. Do something nerdy tonight.
Bye.
Bye.